Hello, everybody. I know it's almost the end of the day. It's been a long last few days, but that's with the presidential debates and all of these things, and plus it was 9/11, and that is one of my boy's birthday, and so he turned 30. So happy birthday! I cried the whole day basically because. We were told he was never going to make it that far, but he is here, and I am blessed to know him. I was blessed to be his mom, and I'm so grateful for him. So what we're talking about today is I belong to my beloved, and he belongs to me. And it pastures his flock among the lilies. That is coming out of the Bible Hub. Now, if you go into the Hebrew meaning, it says right here, it says, I am my beloved's and my beloved is mine. That's Songs of Solomon 6:3. It talks about a love that is beyond the material world, symbolic of the love between two peoples. Okay, I say peoples because in this day and age, they like to divide themselves into troops. If you have soldiers, troops means multiple men, multiple soldiers. So peoples are cultures to me, derivatives thereof, all of that wonderful things. I've been listening to a rabbi, and he was discussing from the Tanya. This is the Tanya. Lessons in the Tanya. Okay, this is not the Tanya itself, but his lessons of the Tanya. The Tanya does not explain it like this, okay? And they're saying this is the Hebrew meaning. When you talk about the king and his field, where he descends from his chambers into the fields and walks among the fields, he brings opportunity that also brings him joy. Okay, he receives something as he reaches towards his own people. Okay, there you go. The two people. There you go. So this is about two types. One is a king, and the other are his servants, or those within his kingdom, those who follow him. Now, I am my beloved, and the beloved is mine, is basically a king descending out of his chambers into the field. So now we have to say, how does Jesus become the king in the field? There's another saying that it comes out of the Nag Hammadis. Okay, this is the Nag Hammadis. There you go. See, I read this a lot as well. And it says there was no wheat until there was Christ. Okay, if there was no wheat before there was Christ, it really means there was no life and no vitality through salvation into holiness. Okay, that is the wheat. When Christ walked through the wheat field, he was saying, I am my beloved, and the beloved is mine. When you speak of the maiden in the field being taken violently by man, that means the spirit is the maiden, the soul, not the spirit, the soul. And the human being is three parts. There is the soul, which is that which desires to be holy. That is the spark, the light that is in you. Then you have the Spirit, which descends through wisdom, the Holy Spirit, also feminine. So the soul is feminine, the Spirit, the Holy Spirit, the fire, the passion, the knowledge, the wisdom to choose between virtues and vices, life or death, is spirit. So now the spirit also is present. Then you have the material form, and that is the form that walks with the animal presence. That is the material world. So that is why this is saying what it is saying. It is walking through the field, okay, to connect between man and God. It is symbolic between the love between two peoples. Okay, embodiment. It is embodiment of the material world and the spiritual world. So the maiden being taken over by the violent man in a field is your soul being taken over by the matters of life. Vitality is brought when the king descends from his throne to be with the people in the fields. Jesus did that. That's why he always asked, what does your soul have to offer me? I am making myself available by walking through the fields, bringing life, salvation to the soul, the desires towards holiness. So where did Christ ever say he was king? When he was walking through the wheat fields. He was saying, I am my beloved's, and the beloved is mine. You all have a blessed day. Bye-bye.